No, that didn't work. Welcome back. Here's the SX-K200 all put back together. Sans screws, of course, just in case I have to get back in there. And in fact, I do, because I tried the output earlier and the line out is a little sketchy. There's a high and a low switch. I'll show you a video of that. And the high and low switch is a little dodgy, so it's not getting the correct contact. I can't remember if I worked on that or not. At any rate, I'm going to get back in there and give that a squirt of deoxit and see if that fixes the problem. So for now, we have it plugged in via the headphone jack. So let's turn it on. And as you can hear, that is the C key that was not working. Let's go through all the keys. Right on. So the C key, and I think it was the F sharp was no good. I did write it down. So it was this one, and there. So just cleaning the contacts fixed that. That's nice. I'm happy about that. Now let's see. We've got all these buttons now that weren't working before. I guess we'll take them and we'll go this way. Program chord computer. Now I'm going to leave that alone because I think we need the pack for that. And then, so one finger. That should play a chord with one finger. And it does, look at that. Up to there. Okay, so that's cool. Well, that's weird. It goes, it cycles. You get an octave and then you get not quite an octave up here. Very strange. But the button works, that's the main thing. There's no crunchy noises when I do that, which is a good sign. Same with the main volume here. It was quite scratchy before. Well, those are really cool. The sounds are like totally different to any of the other keyboards I've heard that have this function. It's got a really interesting sound. Fill in an intro. Now, if we do this again, haha. See, it puts a little like a fill in before it starts. Let's try the disco one. Huh. That was neat. What about this one? The Latin rhythms are always more interesting to me. Right, moving right along, let's check out the sounds, because now we should have all of them, I hope. So we've had the organ, that's what I've been playing up till now. Let's try organ 2. Now, oh, okay, it's one of these where you go to press the button. And again, for some weird reason, we don't have that green LED like this one was no good. That's organ 2. Okay, so these would be the bottom patches, which is we got brass now. Quite a nice sound. And then upper will be the string ensemble. This is really cool, this sound. You would have heard it if you watched episode 1 on this board. They sold keyboards specifically with string ensemble sounds back in the late 70s, and that's basically what that sound is. So just for that sound alone, this keyboard is worth it. Alright, next should be accordion. Oh, yep, the button does work, good. Not very keen on that, but what do you do? Okay, tone selector. We'll try the guitar. That's not a bad sound. I mean, it could be useful. Be nice with some delay on it, I think. Piano. Now, I can't remember if we had this working last time or not. Oh, I think I would have remembered that. That's awful. Oh wait, sorry, no, that's the harpsichord, isn't it? I've heard better synthesized harpsichord sounds, but it, as a sound in its own right, it's not bad. I'd like to hear that with the... Didn't this thing have sustain? Oh, I was looking for sustain and there it is. Okay, let's try that sound again. Yeah, that sound is much cooler with the sustain on, for sure. Okay, so piano I want to hear now. That's interesting. It sounds like it has a little bit of a wobble in the pitch built into the sound. Trying to emulate a real piano, of course. Not that they're succeeding at all, but it's that's kind of cool. All right, so we've gone through the sounds. The sustain works. Oh, so if we go back to the organ now. Some of these you have to press a little hard, but at least they're working, that's good. Organ tremolo. So that's emulating a Leslie speaker, and in fact, they've even got the slow and fast setting built into that, which is cool. So let's try it again, maybe down here. Yeah, cool. Celeste and chorus. Now, what the heck is that about? Well, I wonder if it works on any of these. And sustain at the same time. That's pretty cool too. Maybe on the guitar that I liked so much, which is not that sound. There we go. That's pretty cool too. Wonder if it works on the string ensemble. Very interesting. Okay, and I almost forgot we have solo synth sounds on here. Clarinet. Pan flute. You can hear there's some white noise built into that sound. That's kind of neat how they've done that. This would be the whistle. Not much different to the flute actually. Trombone. Ooh, listen to that. Trumpet. Cosmic wah. That is a cool sound, I have to say. Now, I noticed that all the green LEDs just do not work. Does this one work? That one works. That one also works. Yeah, just these ones. But the button does work, so no complaints. Alright, so I had a look at the manual, and I can demonstrate a few more things now. The Transpose button works like this. You hit record first, then transpose, and then you choose one of these three keys that it labels here, G, C, or F sharp, and each one of those changes the key in some respect. And then to lock that in, you just hit transpose again. So now that turns that one key change that you programmed in on and off. Alright, so the Technichord feature, you have to have one of these, I think, selected as well to get that to work. So you play a melody up here. It just sounds like one note, as it should, but if you combine it with this now, it's kind of weird. It plays a chord per key now, a bit like chord mode on some of these other keyboards like the Alpha Juno. And if we combine that with the rhythm now, this is a little bit funky. It doesn't always turn on and off when you want it to, but the fact that it works at all is amazing. So that's the Technichord. Let's cancel that out. Now, I had a go at getting the memory pack to work, but it's possible there's nothing on it. But we can get an idea of what that sounded like by checking out the inbuilt songs. Now, if I can just remember how to do this, I believe it's this one, which does work. Just again, the light is out. There are 8 keys here that activate the inbuilt songs. There we go. Now we get all these lights come on, and it shows you kind of what's going on. We've got accordion, chorus is on, or Celeste rather, poly and solo at the same time. I guess it's playing with both of those. So let's listen. Kind of funky. Let's try another one. Doot. This one has the string ensemble. It should be interesting. Let's hear it. So yeah, there's a bunch of those in there. I'm not going to go through all of them, but you get the idea. It's it's fun in its own way. Now, if only I could get the cartridge to work. I just think it's got nothing on it. That's all. We can give it one more try. This one. My cat's going absolutely bonkers upstairs. Oh right, so I have to do this and then press one of these. And oh, it just goes dead. No, there's nothing on there. That's the problem. So I'd have to learn how to program it. This is the programming section here. It's kind of outdated in this day and age, but it would have been a cool feature back in the day, that's for sure. Okay, so I think we've gone through pretty much everything. I'm happy that all the keys work, and most of the buttons, in fact, pretty much all of them. I'm still not too sure what this one does, and we don't have some LEDs lighting up for some reason. The whole thing cleaned up pretty nicely, except for maybe the speaker grills and this sticky stuff on the keys. It's some kind of tape residue, I believe. I could do with some slider caps, couldn't I? Maybe see what I can find for there. And the button repair here went pretty good. So that's it. Thanks again for watching, and see you all next time.